Alright, so let's do week two, kind of what you need to do exactly, kind of. So in week one, you created your plan of action to create a web banner. In that, that was assignment three. You had three parts of it. The first part was the brief itself, which is the message and the target of your project. In the second part, it was the storyboard, which is the map of your project. And in the third part, you'll add the sample frame, which is the look of your project. A test of how it's going to look like to make sure that from your brain to the paper and After Effects after that, it looks exactly what you're looking for. Alright, so let's say you're doing some type of video game intro, a banner where science fiction, middle age maybe, and you have a sky like that and a bridge. Mine are separated in multiple elements. I have a sky and a bridge. By the way, you don't have to draw everything in Illustrator or Photoshop. You can definitely get it from the company that's actually doing the banner for. It's actually better, so you're consistent with the color schemes and the graphic card that company is using. That's very, very important actually. So let's say you did gather your elements, and the only thing else but those two things right here is a text, a title, which I will do in After Effects, so I can use this animation capacity later on next week when we animate to actually animate the text. So I have two layers, let's say it's for a video game, and I have a sky, stormy sky, and a background bridge, broken background bridge. I want to first export both of them by themselves. So the first one, save as, and I'm going to do just a simple JPEG for that one. Right here, and right here, and I'll save. Now in the second one, let me undo that just a second actually. Easy story. Alright, now I'm gonna save the bridge. As you can see, the bridge, and let me make it, it moved a little bit, as a transparency. I want to keep the transparency, and I want After Effects to understand it, so I want to save it in a format that let me do that. That could be a TIFF, that could be an RLA, that could be a PNG 24. Because it's for the internet, we need to have a format that will work. We're going to take PNG 24. We're going to save as, and I'm going to go down to PNG 24 right here, and I'm going to call it, I already have that, save right here, and I'm going to replace it. Alright, now that we've done that, let's go in After Effects. Now in After Effects, we're going to create a new composition. Alright, and you have to follow the size I gave you on the assignment 4. Alright, I mean at the beginning, you know that, you have given your size already. You have to follow that size of those banners. I'm just going to do the size that I was doing, which is something for a video game for students of team, student team, and we're working on something. So I use that. So that's my size. You put the size of your banner right here, alright, and right there. You might have to unlock the aspect ratio to make sure. You're going to keep square pixels. That's the size of this pixel. It's used on computer screen. They're square. And you have the frame rate per second. I will keep it at 30. Alright, you guys. Because that's like a flip book. 30 is 30 frames in 1 second. To be able to see an animation, you have to display frame one after the others. And your brain just buffer it up. It doesn't get deeper than that. So I'll keep it at 30, and you put the length of your animation right here. I click OK, and that gives me my banner right there. Now I'm going to right click, and I'm going to now import those art assets. I'm going to import the bridge, and I'm going to import the sky. You'll have way more obviously than that. Now that I'm done with that, I'm just going to put them on the timeline, which is right here on the stage, and that one, as you can see, the black is transparent, and I can reproduce like that what I was doing. Alright, that's what we wanted. So after I imported that, what I want to do now is a title. So I'm going to composition, actually layer, new, and text. And I'm going to put GIT, whatever. Actually, we'll call it Survivor. That's the game I've been working with some students on. All the options of that are right here. Size, for example, colors of what you're doing. Change dynamically what it is. The type of fonts. Alright. And you can use your arrow to scroll until you find something you like. That's not too bad. I kind of like that one. Alright. And that's pretty much it. So you do that for all your art assets. You layer them out properly in After Effects. And then you upload. And that's where it gets a little tricky. That's why you have to be very careful and make sure you listen. After Effects does not embed your files. It links your file to the main composition from the folder where your files are. What does it mean? It means that basically all the files that are right here, the sky and the demo floor, are not included in the After Effects file. They are just connected to it through a path. So for us to see what you've done, we need to have both your After Effects composition by saving it and all the piece of art you've created by themselves. You group everything together, you zip it by right clicking it and sending it to zip, and you upload that zip file that has, obviously in my case, only 1 and 2 layers, alright, plus the After Effects file. So I would have a demo bridge PNG file, a level 1 JPEG file, and the After Effects file. Alright, you guys understand that? So I would have basically let me get rid of that. So I would have only that one and that one. Only those 2 files, art files, plus the After Effects file that I'm doing right now, save as. And I'll put it in the demo. And we call it banner. Save. There you go. So basically now, let me delete what I don't need. You would have the sky, you would have the bridge, and you would have the banner After Effects file. So 1 JPEG, 1 PNG, and a banner. So you'll have way more of those right here because you'll have more than 2 art assets, but you will have only one of those compositions. You take them all, you select them all, you right click, and you WinZip it. I need to buy mine again, actually. And that's pretty much it. And you upload your zip file to the folder for the assignment 4 Dropbox. Have fun, you guys, and ask questions if you have any problem.